Elder wisdom can save your life, literally. At 74, John lived alone by choice. He was independent, capable, and proud, until one day he slipped in his bathroom and lay on the floor for 9 long hours before help finally arrived. That terrifying moment changed everything. Meanwhile, across the street, 89-year-old Grace was hosting her weekly potluck with her 2 housemates, laughing, cooking, and enjoying life. The key difference? Who they chose to live with after 70. What you're about to discover isn't just good advice. It's backed by decades of scientific research and the real-life stories of seniors who made the right and wrong choices. Some of these decisions extended their lives. Others quietly drained their health and happiness. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly who you should and shouldn't live with after 70 to truly thrive in your golden years. Let's start with a hard truth. Independence can become isolation, and isolation can become deadly. A 2023 CDC report revealed that 25% of adults over 65 live alone. While that may sound like a badge of honor, the hidden cost is steep. Living alone is linked to a 50% higher risk of dementia, increased blood pressure, and even double the risk of early death. Dr. Vivek Murthy, the U.S. Surgeon General, has called loneliness a public health epidemic, comparing its impact to smoking 15 cigarettes a day. The scary part is, most seniors don't even realize they're lonely. They just feel more tired, a little more anxious, or less hopeful than before. That's not just aging. It's isolation disguised as independence. Now moving in with family might seem like the safest and most loving option. But is it really? Take Lillian, age 78. She moved in with her daughter and grandchildren. At first, it was beautiful. Shared meals, daily laughter, and new memories. But soon, boundaries started to blur. She felt like a guest in her own family. Her daughter began making decisions without asking. The grandkids started resenting the lack of privacy. Within 4 months, Lillian felt lonelier than when she lived alone. Data from ARP backs this up. 68% of multi-generational homes report rising tension within the first year. Multi-generational living can work, but only if roles are clearly defined, personal boundaries are respected, and open communication is prioritized. So before making this choice, ask yourself, are you moving in for support or out of fear? Are you truly wanted or simply being accommodated? Now let's talk about something unconventional but increasingly popular: senior roommates. It may sound strange at first, but it's working remarkably well for thousands of older adults. Take Harold and James, both widowers in their 70s. They met at a senior book club, bonded over jazz music, and eventually decided to share a home. They don't cook for each other or act as caretakers. They simply coexist with kindness and mutual respect. The results: lowered living expenses, daily companionship, and a built-in safety net. A study from the National Shared Housing Resource Center shows that senior roommate arrangements have a 78% success rate, as long as both parties undergo proper screening and set clear expectations. This isn't a return to dorm life. It's a smart way to live with someone who understands your stage of life. Now let's explore another option: intentional communities, sometimes called co-housing. These aren't nursing homes. They're vibrant, senior-designed neighborhoods for active adults who want connection without sacrificing independence. Picture private homes, shared gardens, weekly communal dinners, and group outings, where each resident chooses how much or how little to engage. Blue Zone's research highlights places like Okinawa, Japan, where long-lived elders form moai, tight-knit groups of chosen family who share meals, support, and purpose. In the US, we have places like Sunrise Circle, a real-life co-housing community for adults over 60. Everyone has their own space but also contributes to shared workshops, gardens, and meals. One resident put it perfectly: "I never wanted to live with people. Now I can't imagine life without them." Of course, not every living situation is ideal. Just because someone offers you a place to stay doesn't mean you should say yes. The wrong living partner can quietly erode your peace of mind. Avoid living with people who are emotionally manipulative, treat you like a burden, or ignore your need for space and dignity. Living with a stressed-out adult child who sees you as a responsibility, or with someone who argues, drinks excessively, or neglects your safety can be worse than living alone. Remember, your peace of mind is non-negotiable. So what works best for many seniors? A growing number are embracing chosen family clustering. This means designing your own social safety net, intentionally living near people you trust, maintaining regular check-ins, and helping each other without giving up your independence. Grace, age 88, lives in a duplex next to her lifelong friend. Her cousin lives just across the street. They've even given their little network a name, the Golden Girls Network. They cook together once a week, celebrate birthdays, help each other with errands and appointments, and even take vacations together. There's no obligation, only mutual care and trust. It's aging with intention and joy. And if this all sounds like feel-good fluff, think again. The Harvard Study of Adult Development, a research project spanning over 80 years, found that the single strongest predictor of a long, happy life is the quality of your close relationships. Not wealth, not diet, not even exercise. Connection is the #1 factor. Researchers at UCLA also discovered that loneliness triggers the same pain centers in the brain as physical injury. By contrast, people with strong relationships show better immune health, slower cognitive decline, and lower blood pressure. Living well with others doesn't just make you happier, it literally keeps you healthier and sharper. So, who should you live with after 70? That depends on several personal factors: your level of independence, your social energy, your boundaries, your comfort with risk, and your vision for this next chapter of life. But here's the golden rule. Don't live somewhere just because it's easy. Live somewhere that helps you grow. Whether that means staying with family, finding a roommate, moving into a senior community, or creating your own chosen family, make sure you're choosing connection over convenience. You don't need a crowd, you just need the right people. If this message spoke to you, take a moment to do 2 things. First, hit the like button. Doing so helps more seniors discover this life-saving advice and take action toward a healthier, more connected future. Second, share your thoughts in the comments below. Would you consider living with a roommate, trying out a senior community, or maybe even creating your own Golden Girls network? Your experience could inspire someone else who's facing the same decision. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe for more elder wisdom and powerful insights from those who are proudly retired, not silent. Because your best years don't end at 70, they're just getting started.